You're still with me, though?
Not a lot of other people have had my back from the beginning. Thanks for coming.
I wasn't gonna miss this one.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Any idea whether it's part of the Crucible?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. Since the original dig site here contained a warning about the Reapers, it could be connected to the Crucible.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood. All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
It's deserted.
Come on, let's see if we can find the dig site. Got it.
This was a beautiful colony once.
Colonists came back after Saren and the Geth attacked. They'll come back again.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does. Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will...
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
You ever uncover a dinosaur, Liara?
No. Dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Nah.
Oh, you two. You miss working together, don't you?
There's the elevator down to the dig site.
Good. Now we can find out what they've discovered. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You mean like those bodies we found back on Ilos?
Yes, but this Prothean is still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted? Like when the Solarians brought the Krogan out of the Stone Age.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
That sounds a little too friendly, though.
They had an empire that spanned the entire galaxy. It's unlikely they did that just by playing nice.
Of course. They must have had an impressive military as well. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
This could be what we need to finish the Prothean device.
I hope so. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet. There they are!
I really like, by the way, I have to pause for a second. I really like how they, in my opinion, they set up an unexpected twist. And again, if you're watching this LP, there are spoilers abound for this game, because this is meant to be a replay of Mass Effect 3. So I'm about to drop some major spoilers here about this particular mission. So I find it really cool that through the eyes of Liara, the Protheans, and not just Liara, I think other scholars too, the Protheans were romanticized to be these very, like, high, wise, super intelligent beings. And not to say that they aren't, but Liara made it seem like, in general, they all were like that. Sort of how, like, many Asari, not all, but many Asari are seen to be high elvish, I guess, if you were looking at the Tolkien universe. Like, high elvish, maybe having a little bit of a superiority complex. But, you know, the general stereotype of what an Asari is like personality-wise, there's a very specific, like, when you think of the Asari as a people in general, as a whole, there is a stereotype that you think about. And then with Protheans, you know, Liara made it, I love how Liara was talking about, oh, maybe this is one of those counselors, or wise counselor, or like some sort of scholar or scientist. And she kept emphasizing exactly what she believed the Protheans were like, only to find the Prothean that we meet, at least this specific Prothean, he's not quite like Liara imagined at all, by any stretch of the imagination, which I found I found that to be really cool, because I kind of expected them to be, or at least I expected this specific Prothean to be just like Liara imagined him to be, and it just wasn't, which is a pretty cool twist, in my opinion. Alright, let's get some Cerberus. Kick some Cerberus hiney. Why am I...
Let's get moving before more of them come back.
You've got it. Goddess.
Wow.
may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Whoa, Kaidan.
Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us.
I find using my biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Sounds like she does.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone, but a Prothean shepherd. There's so much he could tell us.
Hey, sweetheart.
I hope my enthusiasm doesn't seem unprofessional.
I'm
I can't stop grinning.
assuming that's because we rekindled our relationship, I'm assuming.
I can't stop grinning.
Commander Shepard.
Or Dr. Gavin Archer.
We met
Right.
on Project Overlord.
We
That's
did.
one way of putting it.
Yes, well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
He's not gonna let him worry.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element. Not a monster who tortured his own brother.
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
Great.
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
Good on you, Gavin. I knew that you could redeem yourself.
I have to go. And I'm not even going to pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
Asari High Command hid a lot from us. You're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
No, these Ardat Yakshi lived in the monastery so they wouldn't, or couldn't harm anyone. However, they're still powerful biotics, and potentially very dangerous. That's why High Command sent commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
Magnified biotics, eh? Great. What's our strategy?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
This is one of my favorite missions in the game. I just love how they designed this. And it feels so much better having Kaidan with us. Hold me, Kaidan.
No elevator.
Oh, here we go. Down into the abyss. I just saw the reboot of It the other day, guys.
Listen.
It released... Yes, I know. I know, Kaidan. I know, it's scary.
More than one.
Yes, I know. Very good reboot. I'm not a big scary
I hear something.
anything
Stay
person, as you can imagine. And watching me play through this blindly, I'm sure, was entertaining for all. But the reboot of...
I heard something. I, tripped. Sorry.
Kaidan! Kaidan. It's okay, Kaidan. But the reboot was very well done.
You won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Brings us study work. Bring us forward tonight so our natural will be ready to video games.
Oh boy.
It would seem the Asari commandos fell silent because the Reapers were here to greet them.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's inside the Great Hall.
The commandos decided to purge this place.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
What is that?
It's her worst nightmare. There it is. There it is. Oh, these creatures. They're so well designed, though. Oh my gosh. Kill it with bombs. Where are you, Banshee? I ain't afraid of you. Die. Ardat Banshee.
That was a rough mission. The Reapers are an ingenious and ruthless enemy. Poor Rila. Ingenious and ruthless. The worst kind.
Yeah.
Never met a real Ardat Yakshi. Not that I know of, anyway. I think I dodged a bullet there. Seriously, I think I would have been a goner.
I would have protected you, Kaidan.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Kaidan.
All right. Once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good to see you again, Tally.
Aww.
You too, Kaidan. How's the Omni tool? Still using the logic arrest?
It's still the best model.
Not for running multiple attack processes simultaneously. You need a nexus.
Nexus shield enhancements are years behind the curve.
That's why you overclock the microframe.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured. I see the 3-1. Pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
I find it interesting that they were playing the character creation song or theme from Mass Effect 1 during that scene. That I don't think I noticed that the first time.
You okay, Commander?
Better now.
Now that you're here.
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this.
Thanks.
There, it's open. We're clear to go.
Shepard, Commander, help us.
Legion.
Do you know this thing?
Yes. It helped me fight the Collectors. It's on our side.
But weren't all the Geth reprogrammed?
Well, true, but I trust Legion.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Aww.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
And getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
If you can, Edie, that would be appreciated.
Searching for any mention of your recruits is not a complicated protocol, Major.
Trying to find out what happened to your people?
Yeah. Edie, make this scope galaxy-wide. And if I can find just one squad, they may lead me to the others.
Good luck, Kaidan.
Thanks, Shepard. I'll let you know what happens.
I will establish the routine now. EDI out.
Oh, poor Kaidan and his squads.
By the way, Shepard, it's been good having Tali around. She's a good egg. But wait. Don't tell her I said that. In case it's some kind of Quarian insult.
Noted.
But the Geth? I certainly could have lived happily without coming face to face with another one of those.
Legion's cool.
Got a few things on my plate.
What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That kind of tech isn't even on the market. This can't be safe.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
What the hell, Shepard? What just happened? Actually, don't tell me. I've got work to do and I can't be distracted.
I was plugged into the virtual world of the Geth Consensus. Saw their history, purged a Reaper infection.
Crap. Now I'll be obsessing about how that works, instead of doing my Spectre Division expense report.
You're welcome.
Oh, come on, Kaidan. Why can't we have a distraction?
You know, entering the Geth Consensus is gonna be the best chapter in your autobiography.
That's probably true.
Ready for the next mission. Whatever you got.
Reaper! We have located transportation.
Copy that. Everybody, get to the ship. Move!
Thanks, Kaidan.
Got the flush.
Oh, my two favorite boys.
Full house. Caught it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Can it, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir, Major Olenko, sir.
Hey, boys. I want to join. What are we playing? Wicked Grace? I'll join.
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, I'm...
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass.
That was quite the negotiation you've pulled off. And having both the Quarians and the Geth on our side? That's a very good thing.
It is a very good thing.
Hey, Commander.
Hey, James.
Hey, Commander.
Hey, Jimmy.
Totally took down a Reaper.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, sure did.
And you know, I'm just gonna have to go with you on trusting the Geth. I hope it works out.
It's definitely been working out more and then some.
Yeah, let's talk later.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk later, Kaidan.
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I remember your mother. She fought indoctrination when it mattered most.
Oh.
And this brings all those memories back. What if Thessia faces the same fate?
Not for long. We'll find the catalyst and save Thessia.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, don't we all?
Hey, buckle up. This one's gonna be tight.
This has to end.
Hang on. It's what keeps me going.
Remember that, because here they come.
Oh boy. Yeah, here they come. Let's throw some grenades at them.
Push him back!
This mess.
Great.
Another mutated Asari just showed up.
She's not gonna live. You're toast, Banshee.
It's like a Whitney convention or something.
Die.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Yeah, yeah.
I still can't face those things. My own people.
I hate to say it, but it's a damn effective strategy. Turn
Yeah.
a species against itself? Hell of a mind game they're playing.
Yeah, I gotta hand it to them. They sure are efficient.
Above us!
There's moments in my life I wish I could forget. The first life I saw taken. The first life I had to take. And now this.
Oh, Kaidan. Oh, that's really emotional.
Snipers in that falcon.
There is... Sorry, I might be able to reach them.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Military grade? For a temple?
Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I don't like this. The scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for.